What do successful women do differently? Honestly, there isn't one magical habit. There isn't a morning routine that automatically transforms your life. And no, waking up at 5 a.m. does not suddenly make you successful. Sorry to everyone who bought an expensive alarm clock. But successful women often have certain habits that help them build better lives, make better decisions, and keep moving forward. So let's talk about 10 of them. Habit number 1. They take themselves seriously. A successful woman doesn't wait for everyone else to believe in her before she starts believing in herself. She takes her goals seriously, her ideas seriously, her time seriously, and the future she's trying to build. Because if you constantly treat your own goals like something optional, it's going to be difficult to build anything meaningful. Habit number 2. They keep learning. They understand that learning doesn't end when school ends. They learn about business, money, communication, technology, people, their industry, and the things they don't understand yet. They know that every new skill can create a new opportunity. Habit number 3. They don't let one bad day become a bad life. A bad day is just a bad day. A mistake is just a mistake. A failed idea is information. Successful women don't assume that one difficult moment means everything is over. They learn, they adjust, and they keep going. Habit number 4. They protect their time. They understand that time is one of their most valuable resources. That doesn't mean every minute has to be productive. Please rest. But it does mean being honest about where your time is going. Are you spending your energy building the life you want? Or are you spending it mostly distracted by things that don't actually matter? Sometimes, that's a difficult question. But it's an important one. Habit number 5. They make decisions even when they don't feel completely ready. Because honestly, if you wait until you feel 100% confident, you might be waiting forever. Successful women learn to make decisions with the information they have. They understand that action creates clarity. Sometimes, you don't need more thinking. You need experience. And experience usually comes after you try something. Habit number 6. They stop comparing their beginning to someone else's middle. This one is important. Someone else's success doesn't mean you're failing. Someone might have started earlier. They might have more experience, more resources, or simply a completely different path. Comparison can be useful when it helps you learn. But when it makes you question your entire life every Tuesday morning, maybe it's time to step away. Focus on your own progress. Habit number 7. They learn how to handle money. Successful women don't avoid the subject. They learn. They ask questions. They understand what comes in and what goes out. They learn how to create, manage, and protect financial opportunities. You don't need to know everything. But avoiding money because it feels complicated is not a long-term strategy. Habit number 8. They are willing to be beginners. This might be one of the most underrated habits. Successful women are willing to learn something new even when they're not good at it yet. They can feel uncomfortable. They can make mistakes. They can ask questions. And they don't let the embarrassment of being a beginner stop them from becoming better. Because every expert was a beginner once. Habit number 9. They stay focused on the next step. They don't try to solve their entire future before breakfast. When something feels overwhelming, they simplify. What is actually happening? What is the real problem? And what can I do next? That's how big goals become manageable. One next step at a time. And habit number 10. They keep promises to themselves. Not perfectly. No one does. But they build trust with themselves. When they say they want to learn something, they make time to learn. When they decide to work toward a goal, they keep showing up. When something doesn't work, they don't immediately abandon everything. They become someone they can rely on. And honestly, that changes a lot. Because success isn't only about what other people can trust you to do. It's also about what you trust yourself to do. So let's be clear. You don't need to wake up tomorrow and suddenly become the perfect successful woman. You don't need to master all 10 habits this week. That would probably become another stressful project you put on a to-do list. Just choose one. One habit. One area. One next step. Maybe you need to protect your time. Maybe you need to learn a new skill. Maybe you need to stop comparing yourself. Maybe you need to take your own goals more seriously. Start there. Because successful women aren't perfect women. They're women who keep learning how to build better lives. One decision. One habit. One next step at a time. You don't have to figure everything out alone. Let's figure out the next step together.